Now, Coi Leray, the hate continues, I guess. It's kinda crazy how all my Coi Leray videos come back to the same exact conclusion, and that conclusion is, well, let's talk about it. Now, Coi Leray, aka Big Burr, or whatever the hell she said on that one song. Earlier this year, specifically this summer, Coi Leray hit the headlines big time for the Dead Crowd video. You know, the video where she was performing and the crowd was on zombie mode. The clip went dumb viral and people were cracking jokes left and right for days on top of days. Coi Leray was obviously witnessing all this, and the negativity eventually got to her, which led to her going on that Twitter rant where she opened up about how the hate was slowly but surely destroying her, and that was that. Things didn't escalate further as far as this situation. Twitter and just social media in general was having a field day with the jokes for a little bit of time, and that was that. After that whole situation though, we saw Coi Leray once again addressing the negativity time after time. She was the victim of another hate wave shortly after that as a result of her XXL freestyle and the cypher where she decided to, you know, twerk a little at the end of her freestyle, which I enjoyed seeing, I can't even lie. Coi Leray has also been getting heavily body shamed, which that's whack, and she herself has addressed the comments on multiple occasions, so there's been a lot of negativity directed towards her from all angles. Don't think I've seen this much negativity directed towards a rapper in a long time. I feel like Coi's definitely getting a very harsh treatment from the game. She's unfortunately the punching bag in rap at the moment, which that's gonna pass. It's only a matter of time. But Coi's that artist in the culture at the moment that people are, it feels like, mindlessly clowning for no reason. I get not liking someone's music, by the way. I mean, I'm not a fan of her music apart from one song, but constantly going out of your way to tell someone that they fell off, L ratio, young boy's better, the hood doesn't listen to you, I think that's kind of sad. With that being said, about a week ago, she was on Twitter responding to some things. Someone was trolling her for no reason, and what they said was, make real music. She responded back saying, you have my notifications turned on, you keep getting on here trying to bully me, what's the motive, y'all trying to kill me or something? Around that same time, she also put up this tweet saying, I guess this is my karma. Whatever I did, God, please forgive me, I'm tired of being bullied. Apart from this, the other day I saw a clip, I think it was my boy Yassine who posted it on Twitter, shout out to Yassine. It was a clip of another Dead Crowd moment where she was performing. The clip went super duper viral on TikTok, so a lot of people over there are talking about it. I did see another clip, by the way, that was posted by someone who was at the show, and in that video I saw the crowd wasn't so dead. So maybe they were turned up in the beginning and then decided to go zombie mode or vice versa, I'm not sure. Coi Leray is not only getting a very harsh treatment from the game, but she clearly is also having a hard time dealing with it herself, which that's understandable. However, I think her addressing the hate time after time really just encourages the trolls to keep on coming back, and the trolls obviously got all the time in the day, 24 hours, 365, so that's obviously not a good way to operate if, like in Coi's case, you're frustrated with the hate and you want it to stop. From what I've noticed too, Coi still hasn't developed a solid core audience that has her back. She's obviously not been in the game for a long time, but with the amount of people that Coi's reaching just from a word of mouth standpoint and just clout in general, considering the size she's at, she should have a core audience so decent to the point that any big city she hits, she can at least consistently move the crowd. The fact that a big portion of her audience is thanks to how poppin' she is on social media, it's most definitely created a disconnect in the amount of people who genuinely support her. Now, she obviously already has her foot inside the industry, which that alone is huge, but the fact that a big chunk of her listeners is thanks to the social media clout she has, that's created a big disconnect in the amount of genuine supporters she has in comparison to her popularity and her followers. We've all seen those artists who are extremely popular, they're always in the headlines, it seems like people are always talking about them, but as soon as they drop a project, it severely underperforms. As far as Coi Leray, I'm not even sure if she's an album artist, because as we all know, certain artists thrive on their albums, they're made for creating full bodies of work, while other artists aren't built that way. Coi Leray is someone who's coming up off of the strength of her social media presence, so Instagram and TikTok, and the question is, the kind of audience that finds her music on, for example, TikTok, are they going to be interested in listening to an entire Coi Leray album when she eventually drops a new project, or are they just going to be interested in a song here and there? I think her social media presence is in a strange way overshadowing her actual music. On top of that, I think Coi Leray is missing impact in her music. Not necessarily talking about the lyrical content when I say that, although that could definitely use some work. I'm more so just talking about the feeling I personally get from her music. Clearly, Coi Leray's music isn't really connecting with the genre all that much. To be fair though, it could be so extreme on her end because she is that artist who everyone has something to say about right now. So maybe, just maybe, a lot of the people who are coming across her just aren't willing to give her a shot because of her reputation. At the end of the day, Coi Leray is blessed though, man. Just getting to a place where a lot of the genre's listeners know about you, or maybe have at least least heard or seen your name, that is a blessing in itself. She has to come to terms with the fact that people love talking shit. At the end of the day, you can't out-troll the trolls, that's number one. And number two, as long as she keeps it pushing, that's really all that matters. She's gonna get hers. I don't like seeing Coi Leray struggling like this though, man. All the jokes and memes aside, I think people sometimes take a little too much pleasure in other people's pain. In this case, Coi Leray just needs to get to a place where number one, she stops responding to the negativity. There's literally nothing good that comes out of arguing with people who've already made up their mind about you, especially on the internet, especially on Twitter. No amount of convincing is gonna turn them into fans, that's for sure. Focus on what you got going for yourself instead of laser focusing on all the shit that you're lacking. It's a glass half full kind of mentality. And in this case, what is Coi Leray lacking? The biggest thing is probably a strong core audience. She also hasn't found her identity in the music yet, which is understandable, that takes time. However, let's recognize that an artist who's found their identity is always gonna have an advantage over the one who hasn't. With that being said, Coi Leray is gonna be fine though. I'm very confident she will. But yeah, Coi Leray, Big Burr. What did she say, by the way? Is it big burr or is it big brr? I'm not even. Pooh Shinesty's on a song, so maybe it might be brr or brr. I'm not sure. Hopefully the next video I make on her is about a different topic. Anyway, do you have any thoughts on this entire Coi Leray conversation though? Definitely let me know in the comment section below, and let's have a discussion about this.